In this video, I will show you a trick that I like to use in the Omoplata to get more control, especially when I can't sit up in the position, most likely because my opponent will be basing with the other arm. Okay, so I got the Omoplata, and I feel that it's hard to sit up, and maybe I will feel that he's basing with the other arm. Okay, so he's not yet basing with the far leg. Okay, so if he's basing with the far leg, I can still hook the leg. Okay, we covered that in the previous video. But if he's still basing with the arm, what I can do is a similar position to what I did with the leg, but I will do it with the arm. Okay, so I will swing my leg to put a little bit more pressure on his shoulder right here, and what I will do is I'll make him look down. Okay, and I will look for the arm. Okay, so I will have to stretch my leg a little bit, and as I feel that I'm hooking the arm, I have to flex my foot. Okay, so I cannot keep my foot like this. Okay, because it will be easier for him, especially if he has a lot of mobility in his shoulder. It will be easy for him to just remove the arm. Okay, but as I look for his arm and I feel that I can have the hook, okay, I will have to put the pressure right here. Okay, so what I want is I'll try to stretch his arm right away. Okay, because if his arm is closer to his body, it'll be easy for him to just peel his arm out. Okay, so as I hook, I will try to just put some pressure right away. Okay, now it will be even harder for him to remove his arm. Okay, so how do I like to finish from here? Okay, this position, the good thing about this position is that this will open a lot of possibilities from here. Okay, so the first thing is I can just maintain the hook on the far arm, and I'll just base with both hands. I'll just scoop back, and I can get the submission similar to what we did when we hooked the leg. If I can, because it's too flexible from here, I can just switch to the basic omoplata. Maybe he will roll. Okay, we can get to the other position. Okay, so you'll see that in the omoplata position, all the positions are connected. Okay, it's easy to go from one situation to the other. Okay, but one thing that we have to keep in mind is the control. Okay, if I lose the control of the position, my opponent will be faster. Okay, and it will be looser, so he will move a lot faster than me. Okay, and what I want is completely the opposite. I want to control him. Okay, and make it as difficult as I can for him to move. Okay, so as he tries to escape, I can control him, slow him down, and establish my position. Okay, so I showed you one type of control right here. I can just scoot back. Sometimes my opponent doesn't tap from here, and I don't feel that I can go, I don't feel comfortable going to the basic omoplata situation. What I can do is a little bit more advanced position. I can go for the arm right here. Okay, and I will start pulling the arm to me. Okay, so I want to go as high as I can. Okay, so just instead of going on the shoulder, try to go immediately on the elbow. Okay, and if you can on the forearm. So as you start pulling, you get a good grip right here, and as you go further up the arm, you can get a really good leverage on the arm and get the submission. Okay, this is a little bit more advanced, and the one I'm going to show you even more. Okay, so if I have trouble keeping my opponent down, and I start and I feel that he starts getting up. Okay, so as he starts posturing up, what I will do is I'll use the momentum of his body and swing him backwards. Okay, so as I feel that he starts posturing up, I will just kick the leg and just roll on my shoulder. Okay, so as he starts posturing up, I'll just keep the lock and I'll just roll on my shoulder. So as you can see, I isolated the arm right here. I maintain the hook on the other arm, and I can go for wrist lock. I can go for straight arm lock right here. I can switch to the Kimura grip to get the submission, or I can just like sit on my side and get a submission on his arm right here. If I lose the control of the far arm, I can even just get to the basic arm lock situation. Okay, so as you can see in the omoplata, if you maintain the control throughout the position, it's really easy to switch from one situation to the other one. Okay, so try to keep the grips and control of the arms and posture throughout the position.